Alright, so welcome to my first stream ever. I'm not sure if there's anybody actually out there or not, so how's that different from any other day when I'm playing a game? That's kind of cool. Let's start up a new game of Oblivion here. Let me just switch this. Alright. Now, Oblivion is probably the first, well, or one of the first at least I played on Xbox 360. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. I haven't played it a whole lot in many years, so
I was born 87
this is gonna be
years
new.
ago.
Again.
For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era and the final hours of my life. I really like the intro to this game. It's like monumental when I first saw it. Okay, so now we get to figure out who we're going to be, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because it's been so long. I don't remember all the ins and outs. I'm just going to go with pretty much a regular guy. Who should we be? Oh, I don't know. Let's just be me. Because that seems like it makes sense, right?
Oh, look. An Imperial in the Imperial prison. I guess they don't play favorites, huh? Your own kinsmen think you're a piece of human trash. How sad. I bet the guards give you special treatment before the end. That's right. You're going to die in here, Imperial. You're going to die. Imperial criminal scum like you give the Empire a bad name, you see. You're an embarrassment. Best if you just disappear. Hey, you hear that? The
Okay, before we
guards
get
are
too
coming.
deep into this,
For
I don't know
you.
if there's even anybody watching. If there is, and the stream quality isn't that good or the audio quality isn't that good, please hit the chat and let me know, and I can make some adjustments. And that way, hopefully, we have a better experience for everybody.
No, they're dead. I know it.
My job right now is to get you to safety. What's this prisoner doing here? This cell is supposed to be off limits.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
Me? But this is
You,
my cell.
prisoner,
You're
stand
gonna kill
aside.
me in my own cell?
Over by the window.
Man, I can't win
Stay out of the
anything.
way and
This
you
sucks.
won't get hurt.
No sign of
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You.
Yeah.
I've seen you.
Me. Yeah, you're looking at me.
Let me see your face. You are the one from my dreams.
What the hell was he looking at if he
Then
couldn't
the
see my face
stars
before?
were right. And this is the day. Gods give me strength.
Let's just get the mouse off of his face. That's the one thing I don't like about this is the whole mouse cursor.
Assassins attacked my sons.
I mean, I guess it was there when
and
I
I am
played
next.
Xbox, but
My blades are leading me out of the
There we
city along a secret escape route. By chance, the entrance to that escape route leads through your cell. I am your emperor, Uriel Septim. By the grace of the gods, I serve Tamriel as her ruler. You are a citizen of Tamriel, and you too shall serve her in your own way. Perhaps the gods have placed you here so that we may meet. As for what you have done, it does not matter.
good, because I can't
That
remember. It was
is
the
not
drunken
what you
rage,
will be
apparently.
remembered for. You will find your own path. Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Oh, well, that was upbeat. Thank you.
Please, sire, we must keep moving.
Just keep persevering and do your own thing, and there'll be blood and death before the end.
Better not close
Those
this
are
one.
really-
There's no way to open it from the other
Really
side.
depressing words of wisdom.
Looks like this is your lucky day. Just stay out of our way.
Now, this beginning portion here, like so many other games, well,
Quiet and stay out
maybe
of
not
the
so many
way.
other, but like Fallout 4, it's the intro period takes about 15, 20 minutes, depending on how fast you run through it, before you actually get out to do stuff in the world. So,
Close up left. Protect the Emperor.
Protect
For
distance
the
down.
Emperor!
oh, I'll just hit the wrong guy. That's good. Yeah, maybe they'll attack me.
For the Emperor!
Oh no,
Are you all right, sire?
I don't remember how to get stuff.
Captain Reno.
There we go. I'll get that. In there. Go ahead and take that sword. There should be another sword, though.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now. Don't worry, sire. We will get you out of here.
That's kind of a
They
bummer.
won't be
There's
the
actually
first to
another sword.
underestimate
There it is.
the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
If I can grab it.
You
There we go.
stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
I wouldn't think of trying to follow you. I just want to remember how to equip weapons. Yeah, I'm not real keen on the rat meat. I do have some DLC loaded. I did not load it all because I'm not keen on all of it. So, especially once we get out of here, there's going to be a bunch of little pop-up messages to tell us about all the DLC quests that are available suddenly. Okay, time to get equipped because conveniently all of the stuff is down here. I don't need an hourglass. I don't care what time it is. And oh, hell, I'll probably run around half naked for a while. Let's see. Yep. Doesn't really matter. The pants don't actually give me any benefit. The boat will, though.
Trying to remember how this works. Oh, that's right. I gotta press the button. There we go. Okay, now they're gonna tell me how to use a bow. There is a way to fast switch these too. I'll have to remember how that works. But I need to equip my arrows, my rusty iron bow, because who doesn't like a rusty iron bow? Hey there, Vinny. This is just my first stream, and, you know, playing it by ear. I expect, hopefully I'll get better at this. If I'm boring, I apologize. If there's any suggestions you have, if the quality sucks, let me know. As far as I know, you're the only person in right now, so you run the show. Yeah, I'll take that. We can sell it later. Setup is a little bit weird because of, you know, lack of planning. So my chat is on a completely different screen that is just out of my normal field of view. I'll get that fixed next time around. I suppose I should kill this guy instead of get killed by him. Okay. So just want to apologize. I may be a little slow on responding on chat. There is a slight delay as well, so now a couple. Awesome. Well, I hope you get to calm down a bit here. Enjoy the chat. Chat? Wow. Show and chat at the same time. It's been a long time since I played this game, so it's going to be a while for me to get back into it. I don't think I've really played this game since, oh god, maybe 2008. And that was primarily on Xbox. So now I'm on PC. It's a little bit different feel here. And it's like playing it all over again. Okay, I don't want this weapon at first. I want this weapon. Oh, that's right. These guys are being chased by a zombie. Because zombies are a thing. Alright. Yeah, getting through this first part is really kind of dull and boring, and I could rush through it, but I'm trying to remember everything. It's the one thing I don't like about these types of games is that you always have to, with starting a new game, run through the starting point. I mean, it should be an option, I think, that if you've played it before, you'd have the option of saying, no, I don't want to run through this. Just start me like where I would start at the end of the tunnel. I think there's another rat here, too. Yeah, I don't remember all that. I mean, that's been so long. I'm lucky enough to remember that there's gold hidden on one of the walls up here. Oh, I just forgot that chest. And no problem. I mean, like I said, this is new. If I'd dropped into Fallout 4, I could run and do everything that we needed to do, because that's what I was playing most recently. But it's been a while on this one.
But we'll get there, and I'll remember just how difficult this damn lock is. The part that I really like is when it screws up and I lose my mouse control. I've literally lost the mouse. This could be a bad thing, because it means I can't close the window. There we go. I'm not going to waste any more picks on that. I don't think there's anything that great in there. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Vinny, if I forget what the hell I'm doing here. Okay. Now, this is all... I like to be lightweight, so most of this stuff isn't good. Yes, I could pack it along and sell it, but I'm not going to bother right now. I can't actually remember much in this game except for some of the add-on content where I needed lots and lots of cash. Should probably heal up though. Occasionally they'll have something good on them. Okay, this is the part where it's like, oh yeah, I remember. There's gold coins on one of these ledges. For some reason. Yeah, I tend to like, on this one I like stealth. I haven't, I mean, I've gone straight out melee and like, well, I guess it's all melee in this game for the most part, but I've gone straight out warrior, but I really like the stealth aspect. I like doing the Dark Brotherhood quest line and being sneaky about that. Eventually I'll pull out the bow and start using it more. I really like the shield play in this. It was the first game, I think, where it was like, oh, you really have an option to bring up a shield. You're not just packing one around. So, Vinny, when you play normally, how do you play? I mean, in this game, at least. Do you like being stealthy, or do you just go all out? I haven't actually decided on the schedule. I would like to get to the point where I'm streaming, you know, multiple days a week. This is, like I said, it's a test stream. Well, it's not a test stream. This is the first official stream, so we'll figure out from there based on how it goes. I mean, I've got a lot of games we can, you know, play with. I did order No Man's Sky, so if that ever officially releases in August, then there might be some of that. And I'm not sure, but I'd like to get up to like at least 3 days a week, maybe more. And I don't know how long I'll be streaming either. I mean, this is just playing it by ear at this point. I think they told me to sneak on him, but I didn't want to. I'm not much for sneaking on these guys. I just want to get through it. I never did the alchemy stuff much either, so there's lots of things here I might just jump into trying. Yeah. I don't know why I took those torches. Even in Skyrim, I didn't necessarily like the heavy armor aspect of things. I liked being long distance with a bow. In Skyrim, of course, you're much faster at firing arrows than in this game. I should have. Oh well. Whoops. It seems to take a while. I know if I use my bow more, I'll get better with it. It's kind of like the old way that WoW used to be, where the more you use the weapons, the better skill you got. I actually liked those days better. Okay, I remember this. I just saw the logs up ahead. It's funny how it all starts coming back to you. Well, maybe not all of it, but little glimpses at least. So Vinny, can you tell me, is the audio good? How's the stream look? I'm just kind of curious. I was trying to play with settings a little bit last night, and I kept getting quite a mixed bag of behavior. Okay, awesome. Yeah, one thing I noticed is I got, of course, Twitch archiving the video, but I tried exporting that afterwards, and it was just crap. So not only am I streaming, but I'm recording at the same time, because that's the only way, if I want to export the video, that I have decent video. Now, I don't know if that's on my side or Twitch's side where it's screwed up there, but eventually I'll get it figured out. Whoa, he staggered me. Okay, now it's time to switch to the bow. And I need to remember how to... Why am I carrying two of these things? Oh well. Yeah, this is where I really need to remember how to switch these fast. Let's go through momentarily. Okay. Is it really just a... Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Okay, so... This might not have been planned out very well. Okay, time to use one of them potions. Okay. Yeah, I'm just remembering it here. Yeah, I remember that you need to account for distance, which I actually think is awesome in these games. There's been so many games that I've played where, like with long-distance weapons, you don't need to account for drop or anything. They did, I think, in my opinion, a decent job with accounting for that here, adding a little bit more realism. Now, the one thing, well, we can talk about that later, but with the fast travel, that when I first played this game, I didn't know that you could even fast travel. And so what ended up happening was I ran everywhere, like for the first 3/4 of my first time playing through the game. Now, some people don't like to use fast travel, and I get that, but it gets tedious running across the map back and forth, especially in these games where they send you literally as far as you can go away from where you are at. Oh, he's got something I missed. There it is. Okay, I think there's... I don't remember if there's anything worth having over here. I don't know that. Already checked him out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. It's really nice that they left all these chests here full of weapons and lockpicks. So, a little bit about me here. I found that, before we jump into this next area, I found that I really like the Bethesda games, and that was an accident that I found that out even. I just picked up Oblivion because it came highly recommended, and I loved the hell out of it. It was the first kind of these games that I really love playing. And then a friend of mine, family friend, recommended during a Steam sale years ago that I pick up Fallout 3 in New Vegas. And I actually got them real cheap, played them for a few minutes, and hated them. It was weird. I didn't like them. I couldn't get into them. Fast forward about 2 years, and I fired up Fallout 3 just because it's like, it's in my library, I should play it, and I couldn't put it down. And the same thing with New Vegas. Couldn't put it down. I blew through those things so fast and then kept replaying them. I was excited about Fallout 4. Little bummed too. Skyrim, of course, was awesome. Skyrim was the one I put hundreds of hours into.
He might be working with the assassins.
Yeah, I'm working with the assassins.
No,
I was just
he
locked
is
in a
not one
cage
of them.
accidentally on the off chance that
can
you
help us.
leave through my
He must
cell as an
help
escape
us.
route.
They cannot understand why I trust you. They've not seen what I've seen. How can I explain? Listen, you know the Nine, how they guide our fates with an invisible hand.
Let's see.
I've served the Nine all
Yeah,
my
I played.
days, and I chart my course
I know I played
by
the first Mass
cycles
Effect
of the
game, and I
heavens.
think I played at least
The
through part of the
skies are
second
marked
one.
with numberless sparks,
I may not
each
have
a
finished
fire,
it.
and
I was thinking
every
about picking
one
them
a
up again, though.
sign. I know these stars well, and I wonder which sign marked your birth.
The only problem right now is I don't know, are the Mass Effect games available on PC? When I first played them, they were on Xbox, and I went through 2 Xboxes in 2 years. They were the wonderful Elites with the Ring of Death. And since the last one died, I haven't picked up a new one because I just moved over to PC gaming. But with all the exclusives that come out on various consoles, I'm thinking about going back and picking one up. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna go through this stuff here and pick out what I want. I just need to remember. I don't want that. The thief, I think. Yeah, the thief.
The signs I read show the end of my path. My death, a necessary end, will come when it will come. Your stars are not mine. Today the thief shall guide your steps on the road to destiny. No trophies of my triumphs precede me, but I have lived well, and my ghost shall rest easy. Men are but flesh and blood. They know their doom, but not the hour. In this I am blessed to see the hour of my death, to face my apportioned fate, then
Oh, but they are
fall.
available on Steam. Well, that's good.
My dreams grant me no opinions of success.
During the last Steam sale, I
Their
picked up
compass
a lot
ventures
of
not
games,
beyond the
and,
doors of death.
So I
But in your
fully
face,
expected
I
to stream
behold
them,
the sun's
but I picked up the
companion.
BioShock
The
series.
dawn of
I
Akatosh's
picked
bright
up the
glory may
Witcher
banish
series.
the coming darkness. With
picked up a
such
few other
hope,
games, I don't know what
and
they were
with
off
the
the top of my
promise
head.
of your aid, my heart must be satisfied. I go to my grave. A tongue shriller than all the music calls me. You shall follow me yet for a while. Then we must part.
You may as well make yourself useful. Here, carry this torch and stick close.
Yeah, I definitely never played Mass Effect 3 yet. So, and then there's a new one that's coming out too, right? Or they keep talking about.
We're the Emperor's bodyguards. Our job is to
It's
get him
gonna
out
be
of
slightly
situations like this.
different, though. Everybody
Although I
I've heard
admit,
talk about it
things are not
says
going
that
according to plan.
it kind of
My job is
doesn't
to make
match the
sure the
original
Emperor gets out of here alive, and I intend
feel
to
of
do it.
the story, at least. But I don't think it's actually come out, so
Let us do our job.
it's all just what people have heard and seen so far. Oh great, I forgot how to jump in this game. Oh, it's the E key, which doesn't make any sense.
Protect the Emperor!
Oblivion take you!
Your Emperor's still alive, and I helped.
Protect the Emperor! Protect the Emperor!
You're the dude.
Protect
You don't
the
want to do
Emperor!
that again.
I'd do a lot less hitting the good guys if they'd quit getting in my way. That, I must say, is the one thing I really hated about companions in Fallout 4, and why I don't use them, with the exception of Dogmeat, and even he still gets in my way. But they were so prompt to jump right in front of your line of fire, or block you from an escape route.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Well, wait a minute. They've been attacked from, like, every room they've walked into, and now he doesn't like it in this room.
We're almost through to the sewers. Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
What about that side passage back there?
Worth a try. Let's go.
Well, thankfully we're drawing near to our run of the starting quest.
It's a dead end. What's your call, sir?
I don't know. I don't see any good options here. They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here
Yeah,
with the
I know.
Emperor. Guard him with your life.
For the Emperor! For the Emperor!
Or, I mean, even barring poisoning food, just like, you know,
I can go no further.
Use arrows
You
or
alone
something.
must stand against the Prince of Destruction and his
Stay
mortal
hidden.
servants. He must not have the Amulet of Kings. Take the amulet, give it to Joffrey. He alone knows where to find my last son. Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
okay, I've got something to say about this in a minute. So, the Emperor just told me to take the necklace he's got on and go find somebody to find a son that nobody else knows about.
We failed. I failed.
You
The
really think
blades
these
sworn
guards
to
are just going to let
protect
me...
the Emperor.
Oh, the
Now
Emperor said
he
that. Cool,
and
go
all
ahead.
His heirs are dead. The amulet. Where's the amulet of kings? It wasn't on the Emperor's body.
The Emperor gave it to me?
Strange.
Yeah.
He saw something in you. Trusted you. They say it's the dragon blood that flows through
This
the
is why the
veins of every
assassins
septum.
won.
They
His
see
guards are
more than
stupid.
lesser men. The amulet of kings is a sacred symbol of the Empire. Most people think of the red dragon crown, but that's just jewelry. The amulet has power. Only a true heir of the blood can wear it, they say. He must have given it to you for a reason. Did he say why? Joffrey? He said that? Why? Nothing I ever heard about. But Joffrey would be the one to know. He's the Grand Master of my order. Although you may not think so to meet him, he lives quietly as a monk at Waynon Priory, near the city of Coral. First, you need to get out of here. Through that door must be the entrance to the
You know,
sewers, past the locked gate.
Makes me kind of think
That's
that
where we
maybe
were headed.
Varys here is in on the whole
It's a
assassination
secret
plot.
way out of the Imperial City. Or it was supposed to be secret. Here, you'll need this key for the last door into the sewers. There are rats and goblins down there. But from what I've seen of you, I'm guessing you're an experienced acrobat. Am I right?
That's a hard sell on me. I mean, it is a very, very nicely done game. I think Skyrim has some better, graphic effects, but overall, I mean, the way that it fits together, yeah, I can see they both have their own charm. It's tough for me to distinguish which one is really better. I mean, on a technical perspective, I think that Skyrim does a lot more on the graphic, side of things, but the way that it all fits together, this is just fine. You get immersed in it, no problem. Okay, so what did I want to be here? Assassin, agent. think that I'm going to have to go with Assassin. Maybe. Alright, so I could flip a coin on this, or I could just ask what you think. Agent or assassin? There's agent. The custom classes, I'd have to remember a whole lot more to go ahead and pick them out. So I'm just going to go with the stock classes for now. It's been a long time since I played. I mean, literally, it's been... Since I really played this game, it was like 2008, maybe 2009. I don't remember exactly. Okay, we go with agent.
I wasn't far off. In any case, rats and goblins won't give you any trouble. You must get the amulet to Joffrey. Take no chances, but proceed to Wayne Priory immediately. Got it?
Got it. I will be there in 3 to 6 years.
Good. The Emperor's trust was well placed. I'll stay here to guard the Emperor's body, and make sure no one follows you. You better get moving. May Talos guide you. By the way, thanks for recovering Captain Renault's sword. I'll see that it is given a place of honor in the halls of the Blades.
No, she gave that to me. Just like the Emperor gave me his amulet. So you should give it back. It's kind of like Skyrim. I mean, the first time I left on Oblivion, I just completely ignored the main quest line and went off and did other stuff. Just like with Skyrim. Skyrim, it was like, okay, I'm now free of all these people. I go to the village, and I think I did the first quest for that quest line, and then I just ran off and exploring, because, come on, why not? It's not like there's really any pressing timetable here. It's not like some of the games where you have to get stuff done or events expire. What I find amazing is that this must be like a magic sewer. A little spoiler, but not really. At some point, you're tasked with coming back through here, depending on which quest line you pick up. And when you come back, the sewer's not configured the same as when it was when you left. Can't believe I missed him. Okay, there we go. The nice thing about this is it seems pretty predictable where a lot of these chests are going to be. Now, I never ever remember what's in them. But, pretty much just go around into a dark spot and there's going to be a chest there. Playing games like Fallout too long. I keep wanting to reload. Okay, Winning Priory is that way. Do I want to go there right away? I don't know if there's any good stuff on this dock. So I think the first time I played, I just ran off to those ruins, and then completely forgot about the main quest line for, you know, weeks. Wait, am I wearing pants? No, I'm not wearing pants. Gonna have to find pants. You know, I am gonna go to the city first and just offload all this crap that I'm carrying. Get some gold and maybe some pants. Oh, I forgot. Doing things raises your skill, so the more I jump, the better my acrobatics skill gets. I think. That's the prison. Don't want to go there. They might recognize me. Actually, it's funny that nobody recognizes you. You can go to the prison and they're like, hey, weren't you in that cell? Did you disappear?
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
Yeah, I was framed because the guards think I'm a good citizen too.
Tidings, citizen.
I heard
A
people
coin
saying they
for an
ran
old
goblins
beggar.
around here not long ago. I can't stand those things.
Okay.
Creatures. I hope never to see another.
Bye.
Any chance?
Well met.
Good as new merchandise.
Feel free to browse, friend. It's nice to see a new shopper. I was afraid I lost any hope of new business ever since Thorinir opened up.
Jinzing, what happened to your nose? That's not cool.
Everyone comes to the big city to buy and sell. Why not? More stores, better selection, better prices. You gotta like a store named Slash and Smash. I think you might be just the kind of person we're looking for. Perhaps you can assist us with a problem we're having here in the Market District.
Yeah, I kept doing the same thing. It was like, oh, have a piece of gold. Expecting, like, you know, one of them to not be really a beggar, but, like, give you some, I don't know, some wonderful thing at the end.
I'm the
Here, have
chairperson
this
for the Society of
diamond-encrusted
Concerned
sword.
Merchants. We formed this group a while back to keep a nice, fair economic balance in town. Not every store is a member, but we're slowly trying to convince them to join. Everything was fine until Thorinir opened his shop nearby. Selling all sorts of merchandise, he undercuts prices like you wouldn't believe. He doesn't always sell what we sell, but it is still a problem. People who buy tend to want to spend their money there. That leaves none for us. It's getting so bad a few of us may have to close up shop. He outright refuses to join the society or even discuss the matter.
Yeah, that would be cool.
We
if
are
you'd have your own shop.
convinced he's up to no good.
I mean, you can.
What we need
if
is
you
for
get
you
your,
to
what, your
case his
speechcraft or
establishment
mercantile
and
up,
figure out where he gets
you
his
can start
inventory.
investing gold in them.
Find some proof of his wrongdoing
And when I
let
first
us
saw
know.
that, I was like, oh, does that mean I get a cut
We
of their
cannot
profits?
do it ourselves, as he recognizes
But
all of us.
if I remember
The
right,
job
all you
pays
get
a
is
fair
to be
bounty
able
in
to
gold when
sell
he
more
is brought
stuff
to
them.
justice. His inventory must be stolen. It has to be. He prices less than it costs to make some of those things. Go see for yourself. I hope you're more successful uncovering.
Okay, great. What does that button
I'll
do?
buy
There we
just
are.
about anything
That's all I really
for the
came
right
here for.
price.
I didn't want to hear your story. Okay.
A good price?
Much lighter. Same damage. Okay, iron longsword's going away.
You've got a great...
Actually, one of the things I really liked about Skyrim was being able to make all kinds of weapons and armor. That was a nice little treat there.
An ex...
Okay, and I never use these things, so they don't weigh anything, but how will keep them? Okay, so now what do you have to sell? Do you have any pants?
I appreciate your business.
All right, Vinny.
Thanks again for your
I'll
help.
probably still be looking for
We
pants when you
hadn't-
get back.
I'm only asking for a single
Say. Only quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in? Goodbye. Tertullian? May I interest you in some of my fine wares? Bye. Good afternoon.
How are you?
There was an armor shop around here, I remember.
Only place in the city to
Very
find.
vaguely.
It's a shame all the smaller bookstores are gone.
Let's go peek in here on Thorinir real quick.
What kind of deal can I make for you today? What about my Well, thank you. It's not only a fine assortment of goods, but a bit of a treasure trove. You never know what I'll have in stock.
Do you have
I
pants?
can see by the look
could
on
use
your
some
face.
pants.
You wonder where I get all these fantastic items.
No, I
I'll
just wanna know
tell
if you
you
have
what I
pants.
tell everyone else who asks. It's all about who you know. My sources are good, but they are secret. Anyway, have fun. Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Okay, that was creepy. Don't ever do that again.
I don't know that anyone in Cyrodiil drives a harder bargain than Palaniria at Divine Elegance. Goodbye.
Is that
Hope
really a
to see you
rumor?
again very soon.
Hi there.
Telling me that someone drives a hard bargain doesn't really sound like a rumor. Man. Okay, that's shields.
Hello.
It's a bookstore, and most of these people are probably illiterate. That doesn't seem like a great shop to have in a town like this. Okay, one main ingredient. I'm guessing going to the shield store.
About the Emperor's murder.
I would have swore that there was like a light armor place here. And the reason I keep jumping is because I'm used to that being the action key in games, not the jump key.
Stonewall
Suppose I could
Shields.
change
We
them.
specialize in shields. Viator Asius, your servant. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Yeah, I want 5 fur helmets. You know, one for every weekday. That'd be awesome. Okay.
Thank you for your business.
Now it's time to put some pants on.
Farewell.
I know I missed something down there because if I remember right, there was a leather helmet I could have picked up when I was in the sewers, but no worries. I've got it covered now. Pants!
Well met.
Greetings, Imperial Brother.
That's not the way I want to go.
I needed some cash, so I went to see Jency.
It's good to know that there's a pawnbroker around.
One of the things I really liked about this game when I first played it was when you walk in and all of the NPCs are just having their own little conversations. I thought that was a nice touch. It's not like you have to go talk to them before they start jabber-jawing. I really went the wrong way on this one. Also, the first time I played this, it was like the world was just incredible. I mean, it really was an open style world. Previously, the games I'd played before that were like my previous favorite, I guess, to this one was Grand Theft Auto 3. I really liked that game. But even though it was an open world game, you were locked out of certain areas, and that's not the case here. If you get there here, you can.
You need something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this stuff at your local general store, that's for damn sure. Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Maybe not, but I'm not in the market for any of that right now, Sam. Maybe,
Make sure not to eat
maybe
nightshade.
later.
It's very poisonous.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you. That is a great tip.
Come see me anytime, friend. I'm here day or night.
Okay, there's the stables.
What is it now? They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep. It's how they
I don't remember that door. No, I can't go in it. Probably why I didn't bother to remember it. Okay, so that's the way we gotta go. I'm gonna take a quick break. Give me like 5 minutes and I'll be back, and we'll resume. Okay, so I think I'm gonna head to Joffrey's place. If I can remember. Here's the road. Okay. I suppose I could have stole a horse, but we'll just walk for now. So there's a bunch of things I still need to do to set up on this Twitch stream. Obviously I'd like an overlay of the chat up there. And I need to set up all the little things, so like if someone follows me I can say, hey, thanks for following and all that stuff. At this point I just don't have that set up. I spent a whole bunch of time last night trying to go over all the last minute details just so that things would work properly. But we'll get it figured out. So I also really like that there's a time cycle in this game. What I mean by that is that it switches between day and night. It's not always just some particular time. Or even in WoW. It seems to me that WoW used to switch between day and night cycles, but the last time I played, it really feels like there's only certain regions that are dark and some are always daylight. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's accurate, but that was the way it was the last time I played. Really wish I ran faster. We're off to Wayne Priory.
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
So, just so you know, there's links for my social network stuff. If you like this kind of streaming, or these kind of games, let me know, and you can let me, well, you can just follow me on Twitter, and my Facebook page is there. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. And that way I can let you guys know. You can also follow on Twitch here, and I can let you know when I'm going to be streaming again. As this is my first stream, I don't have any kind of scheduling set up right now. But that should change shortly.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
Hand what over? I just got these pants.
We can play it that way if you like. Why won't you die?
Because my shield doesn't work.
Take that.
Why won't I die? It's more like, why won't you die? Okay, this might have been the wrong fight to pick. Okay, I'm not winning this fight very well. Time to drink 5 potions. Hey, welcome back, Vinny. I just picked a fight I shouldn't have. I am not got the weapons for this, and I'm not doing any damage on him. But I'm too stupid to run. I cannot get that shield up.
Show me what you've got. This is the part where you fall down.
They really did have good shit talking though in these. Let's drink 3 more potions. Alright. I'm not sure that this sword is effective anymore. What does he got on him? Ah, he's got some pants. I don't feel like packing all this crap around. So I picked up his axe, which I didn't feel like packing around. So that was helpful. So while you were gone, Vinny, I was just pointing out probably things that everybody already knows, but I've got links to Twitter and Facebook there, and if you want to follow on Twitch, that way when I do figure out my streaming schedule, if you do like what I'm doing, then you can be notified of that. I'll probably have that worked out in the next week or so, well, at least roughly. Like I said, for a while it might be only once a week, but I'd like to get up to 3 times a week, and maybe more. Also, thinking about kicking off a YouTube channel. I've got all the preliminary work done on that. I just don't have anything ready yet. So, another goal this weekend was I'll get my first YouTube video out tomorrow morning. Not sure how I'm going to accomplish that at this point, but we'll see. Okay, I think we're here at Winnin Priory.
Yes? Can I help you? He's upstairs. Go ahead.
Great security.
I'm Brother Joffrey. What do you want? Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his death?
Yeah, I was there when he died. And I just happened to have this amulet. But he gave it to me. Now it's cool.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it. By the 9! This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
I just told you. I was there when he died, and he gave me this, and then his guard let me go. So everything's cool, right, bro?
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of Uriel Septim could have brought you to me carrying the Amulet of Kings. The Prince of Destruction he referred to is none other than Mehrunes Dagon, one of the lords of the demonic world of Oblivion. The Emperor's words, "Close shut the jaws of Oblivion," certainly suggest that he perceived some threat from Oblivion. But all the scholars agree that the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion by magical barriers. I'm not sure. Only the Emperors truly understand the meaning behind the rituals of coronation. The Amulet of Kings is ancient. Saint Alicia herself received it from the gods. It is a holy relic of great power. When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the imperial city. With the emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark, for the first time in centuries.
So the amulet's
It
like
may
a
be
fire
that the
starter?
dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the emperor was aware of. I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time he would ask about the child's progress. Now it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives. His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy is aware of his existence, as seems likely, he is in terrible danger. And please, let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Alright, so avoid Kvatch at all costs because the enemy is going to be there. Gotcha.
I keep a few things here in my chest to resupply traveling blades. Help yourself to whatever you need.
How goes it?
Better arrows. Check. Better bow. Check. Better sword. Leather boots. Leather greaves. It's not my first time playing. No, it's just been a really long time since I've been playing. The last time I was actively playing was back when I had an Xbox. I did buy it for PC, but I never played it that much then. So it was 2008, 2009 when I was really into playing this. So that's why I picked it for first stream, because I really love the game, and it's kind of all new to me again. So that's great. Let's go ahead and take this too. Then I will upgrade to stuff that's not broken. Perfect. Now, I'll just run up to the town.
Tidings, citizen.
After I keep jumping, go sell off stuff that I don't want. Remember, avoid Kvatch at all costs. That would just further the quest line. We don't want to do that. Same thing I did with Skyrim. When I actually did finish Skyrim, I went like completely all out on the quest line and realized that you can finish the quest line within, you know, a very short period of time.
Good to see you.
I was in Shadenhall last weekend. I'm sure I saw Red.
they're closed. That's another thing that was wonderful about this game is because of the day and night cycles, certain shops are closed. What I didn't really like is that if you break into a shop, you can't steal all the stuff in their inventory.
Sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters and...
Oh, an honor to serve you. I'm Imfrid, owner and publican of the Grey Mare, at your service. A room? Or food? Whatever you wish. I offer the finest goods and the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
And you don't want any weapons or armor. I get it. Oh, that's cool. How about a bed?
I have a room ready if you need it for the night.
Sure.
The room's yours for the night. It's just upstairs, the first door on the left. Sleep well.
A room for the night. Same price as a sword. No, that makes sense.
Goodbye.
Hello. You haven't seen my sons, have you? They went off into the forest to fight those monsters and...
Okay, so let's just go for 11 quick hours here.
Hello. You haven't seen my...
No, I haven't seen your sons. I don't even know you, dude.
Hello there.
Do you have a picture or a carving, engraving, something like that?
Hello, I'm Rashida. I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Oh, I'm not being quiet. Wonder what's going on. It looks like the audio's still working fine. Can anybody else hear me? So I'm just going to spend a few seconds here just rattling off random gibberish because I know that there's like a 15-second delay. So can anybody hear me? I'm just trying to find out if the audio's still working. I mean, when I look at the monitor here, it definitely says my mic is still working. Okay, so Vinny, I don't know what to tell you. If you can't hear me, that stinks. Did you maybe mute? Well, can you hear the game sounds at least, or can you just not hear any sound? I guess that wouldn't help if, yeah, I'll just chat it. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on that real quick and sell off some stuff here. I don't need to keep carrying that around.
That seems a fair price.
Don't really want to carry the battle axe. I should repair that. Don't need those.
That's more than I use. You drive a hard bargain. A fine transaction.
Well, I'm not sure what to say. If other people can hear it, maybe if you just refresh your stream. Okay, so I seriously don't know why that would be the issue, why the microphone would just drop out. I mean, I can try muting and unmuting and see if that maybe trips something, but like if other people can hear my voice, that doesn't make any sense. It sounds like it's just an issue with Vinny. But just in case. Okay, so I muted and unmuted again, just in the unlikely event that that would cause the problem. Okay, did I sell off everything I wanted to sell off here? I don't want to be packing around a bunch of crap. Okay.
Thank you. Come again.
And
Not smart to carry around broken equipment.
I'm just going to repair these myself. Until I can't repair them anymore.
Good day.
Make it cheaper.
What?
Huh. Well, Vinny, that's terrible. And everybody else, you can hear my voice still, right? Or not?
Let me take a look at what you've got.
Okay. Shoot. I can't think of any reason. What's going on then? Sorry, Vinny. That's a bummer. Unfortunately, I'm not an expert in any way, shape, or form with all of the little issues that Twitch may or may not have.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
I can't think of an idea why my audio would drop out, but other people can hear it. So I have to conclude that it's just some weird behavior. Okay. So what do I want to do? I don't want to run off on the main quest line. That's what I don't want to do. I mean, the main quest line is fun and everything, but let's do some exploring and get into some trouble.
I'm Rena Bruyant. I love dogs. Doesn't everyone? They probably call us the dog people here in town. Ramalis and I love dogs. We have quite a few. So sweet and well-behaved you wouldn't believe. Yes, it's quite odd. Reynold, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seems sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually Reynold is stumbling around Coral, drunk as can be. Very odd, but then it's really none of my business.
I didn't even ask her about a rumor. And she's
Renald Germain has
stuff.
terrible memory. We've met many times, but when I saw him in Shadenil, he walked right past me like we were strangers.
She just gave that information up, and then I asked her for rumors, and she told me the same thing.
Take care.
Okay.
It's good to know we've got such a strong Fighters Guild presence here in town.
Absolutely. You're a bold little thing, aren't you? I'm afraid you're of no use to me. Goodbye.
Well, that was rude.
What is it?
I lived in the Imperial City for a while, but city life just isn't for me.
Ah, the Magic Guild. Probably not. Fighters Guild. Good, good. Trying to remember where all these places are.
I've heard others say the same.
Heard any news from the other provinces?
Still wish I... Wow, I can jump now, but... I sure need to be able to run faster.
One more coin. and I can get a pair of shoes. The Oaken Crozier is a nice place, but that talisman seems rather stuck up to me.
Why did your voice change? That was weird.
Blessings of Anu upon me.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, I've never been to Shadenhall. Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Shadenhall, they say? Well, I'm sick of it. Sick and tired and sick, and perhaps a little drunk. But never mind. You look like the honest sort, so I've got a job for you. You're going to travel to Shadenhall and find out what sort of impostor is trying to besmirch my good name.
Wow, that is really
and
weird.
You're going to tell him... You're going to tell him I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. You should cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then. Off you go.
Okay, so the only thing I can do is maybe stop and restart the stream just to see if that fixes it. Does anybody have any issues with that? I mean, there's not very many people watching that I can see. Okay, so I'm going to give that a shot real quick. We'll just see what happens here. Hopefully we didn't lose, like, quality or priority or whatever it is that Twitch has. Finny, did that help you any? I totally missed what Reginald was saying, too, because he wasn't paying attention, because I was... Alright, I suppose I should keep talking, because I have this habit of when I'm typing, I don't talk. So I'll keep talking for a few minutes here, because, well, not minutes, it hopefully shouldn't take that long. It's only a 15-second delay at most, hopefully. I mean, there may be some weird settings that if for some reason the bandwidth isn't right, it's dropping off my audio going out, or at least my mic. That would be strange, I think. So I'm hoping that Vinny chats back soon here. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep looking at these quests real quick. For some reason you come through the phone but not the computer. Odd. Really odd. Well, I'm sorry about that, man. I can look into it later, but I'm no streaming expert at this point. This is, like I said, my first real stream. Gosh, I don't know, man. Okay, I'm gonna make this one my active quest, just because I want to get off the main quest line, and it'll give me a reason to go explore. So... Reynald denies that he's ever been to Shadenhall recently. In fact, in his drunken condition, it's doubtful he could make it anywhere without falling down. Reynald's paid me 50 gold to travel to Shadenhall to find the man who's impersonating him. Awesome. I just want to switch this back to weapons. Okay. Now we just need to get out of town. Find Shadenhall. Really? Is there no marker? Did I screw something up? Shouldn't there be a marker on my map to tell me where Cheydinhal is? I mean, I know I can go find it over here. Okay, so I want to go west, east. Yeah, I know my directions. Really, I do. East we go. Found crumbling mine. Awesome. Wasn't really looking for it, but... This land is just awesome. I don't know if anybody else was around, but when I first started streaming, Vinny joined and we were talking about Oblivion. And I didn't know about the fast travel mechanic. And so everywhere I went, I ran, and I did that for like the first 3/4 of the game before I discovered that, oh, I can just click on there and actually fast travel. Now, some people don't like fast traveling. This, I technically probably should have, but I'm not actually sure that I can at this point, since I haven't been there yet. So once I find it, then we can fast travel from then on, but it's kind of nice to walk sometimes, especially when it's day out and you can see stuff. Because this was just amazing when it first came out. I mean, I'd never seen anything like it, and it still stands up pretty well. After playing Fallout so much, this is such a much nicer landscape to walk through. What's also really helps about this is that it's an older game, and my current graphics card and PC equipment allow me to just run it at full max. Even when I had it on PC before and played it, my computer wasn't good enough to run at max. Not that it's a wonderful beast right now, but it's leaps and bounds better than what I had back in, I don't know, 2008, 9, 10. And like I said, I first played it on Xbox, so I didn't know any better, but then I shifted over to PC probably after the first Xbox died. Hey, cool, Vinny, what was the problem? Did you have to, like, restart something, or... Yeah, I didn't do anything special on my end here. I mean, other than stopping and restarting the stream. But that seemed to maybe have an effect on your phone, but not anywhere else. No, I don't seek its conjured weapon and armor. Maybe it was just a weird Twitch bug, and, eventually it worked itself out. I know that
well, I've been watching streams before, and they just lock up. It's not like they're buffering anymore. They just freeze. Now, in those cases, they never come back. I have to refresh the stream itself before I could see them again. But I don't know. Out of curiosity, on your computer, are you using the new HTML5 viewer, or are you still using the Flash-based viewer? I was going to say there could be a bug in the new one, but there could be a bug in the Flash version too, because that's Flash. Anyway. It doesn't matter. Glad you're able to hear me again. You can get to hear all my mindless nonsense ramblings as I walk a boring landscape. Oh, it's a beautiful landscape. It's just not really being challenged by anything at this point, so it's probably boring to everybody else. I can't believe this is my run speed. Ouch. Okay. There's something to attack. Ow. Flames, bad. The gall of that imp. Now, what the hell was he guarding, protecting? At this time, I also have to apologize for my keyboard. I'm guessing you guys can hear it every time I press a button. When I bought this computer, it's an off-the-shelf gaming rig, but it came with keyboard and mouse, which I did not expect. But it's like a really old-style keyboard. I mean, it's a great keyboard. I mean, it's not old in any means, but the way that the keys click, that's what I mean by it's like old style. And I should probably find a new keyboard if I'm going to be doing any kind of streaming, because I suspect it could be annoying. Wait a minute. Who was attacking me? Well, I'll just clean up here. Nothing wrong with looting a body. I suspect the guard took the gold. So, I had this wild hair one night. I'd been watching several people streaming, and I got into YouTube. Actually subscribing and watching people and following people. And I don't know what it was. Probably alcohol. But I really decided, hey, wow, I like this kind of content, whether it be, watching games and kind of participating and chatting with people, or just the YouTube thing. And, there's a lot of great, content creators out there. I mean, I was just watching stuff like Fallout and, gaming news and things like that. But I was like, I really want to try that and give it a shot. Now, I knew that my computer was a piece of crap at this point, because the last one I built was, I don't know, it was like 6 or 7 years ago. And it was great at the time, but it just doesn't stand up, after all the years. And I'd been through several graphics cards. So I was like, well, you know what? I can buy a new computer, or I can build one. And so after some research, I found out that for what I would be putting together, technology had become so cheap that I could just buy an off-the-shelf box and not have to deal with putting it together. Now, I wasn't looking for like the latest and greatest screaming PC, just something that was capable. And I think I spent it's like $1,300. It was a deal from Newegg. It's a quad-core i7. I don't remember all the specs exactly, with hyper-threading. So effectively, roughly 8 cores, depending on what you're doing. Came with an NVIDIA GTX. I don't remember, 960 or 970. I think it was 970. And 32 gigs of RAM. So it's completely decent. It's got SSD and
4 terabyte, 2 or 4 terabyte regular hard drive. So plenty of space, plenty of speed, processing. I'm looking for potions. But yeah, so I bought the computer and then pretty much stalled out for a while on trying to stream or not. This is going to be another guy who wants to kill me.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
It's amazing the amount of highwaymen you run into near the city.
Actually, that's the way this one prefers it.
Alrighty, so let's use up all these weak potions of healing. And let us try cheating a little bit. Okay. I suck at this. I need some better weapons and better strength here. But I think we'll make it through. Well, if I can keep my shield up. Yeah, the previous computer I had was a it was just a dual core.
Citizen?
Really? No gold, no nothing? Well, I guess that's why he was robbing people, but thank you, guard, traveling wanderer. The funny thing about that was a friend and me both decided to build our computers at the same time, and we basically bought all the same parts. But I was going to one-up him. And so I went for the CPU that was a version higher than his. And it ran a little faster out of the box. But what we were doing is we were building overclocking boxes. And the graphics card was ATI... Radeon HD 3870X or X2 or something like that. It was effectively a dual GPU card. Now he just bought the single one, and I just got hosed all the way around, because as it turned out, what we found was that while his CPU was a previous version, it had better overclocking capability, so he was actually able to get his CPU to run faster than mine. As for the GPU, at that point, the dual GPUs were really just coming out. You know, the dual in one card. I mean, and it was plagued. I didn't realize for about a year that it was misbehaving as bad as it was, and basically one of the GPUs was dead on arrival. So, anyway, enough about those woes. I'm going the wrong way now. All of a sudden, where's my map? I should pay more attention instead of reminiscing. No, I'm going the right way. I just need to follow this road. Gotcha. Do you have any what graphics card you got?
You have my ear, citizen.
Oh yeah. I think that's the same one that I got, is the 970. I'm just trying to remember. I know it's not the 960. I know it's not the 980, so it must be the 970. And I can go look at the specs and check them out later. I was going to put those on the Twitch stream, but I didn't build the box, so it feels kind of weird. I mean, I suppose I could put them there. It's just in general, whenever I see somebody listing specs, it's because they built a box, not because they bought it off the shelf. It kind of feels wrong for me to post the specs on something like that. If people are interested, I can. I'm very happy with this computer, with one exception. In my little space here, everything is on one circuit. And this box, well, it doesn't put off as nearly as much heat as my other one. It does put off a significant amount. And there's no air conditioning in the house. So I have an air conditioner in the room, but I can't run it at the same time as I'm running this box because it will kill all the power in the room. So, I guess that means either early morning streams or late night streams for me, so I don't have to deal with the heat of the midday. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know what the specific manufacturer branding is on mine, but I can check it out.
How do you do? If you want to buy a horse, go inside and talk to Tovas. Reynold Germain? No, I don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town.
Ah, maybe a brother?
Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at Newland's Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck. Tovas knows his horses, and I'll stay with him and these beautiful creatures. Forever. There are some quality books at Machnaz. Just don't catch him when he's in a bad mood. Take care.
Yeah, for me, it probably still is, depending on the performance you want to get out of it. But for me, it used to be that if you wanted a really good gaming rig, you had to build it, or you had to spend a ridiculous amount of money, buying a computer from Alienware before they got bought by Dell. But now, I mean, with the fact that, yes, CPUs, the i7s, they keep adding more cores and boosting the speed slightly. They really haven't changed a lot in a long time. The graphics technology has only gotten better with GPUs, and then now like the new APIs, or the successor to OpenGL, Vulkan, was just released, which does a ton of stuff that used to only be able to be done in CPU, now in the GPU.
Greetings. As
well as more efficient GPU processing. You can do a lot with just an off-the-shelf box. Okay, what am I doing?
Who? Why? Are you... What time is it?
Okay, that guy was no help.
State your business.
I'm looking for this guy.
Reynold Germain. No. Don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you.
Do you know where he is?
He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate that.
You too.
Should have asked where the lodge was.
To be sure. I'm Ilanui. I'm only a conjurer, but Orentur is a full magician. Isn't he wonderful?
Well, that's a strange way to start a conversation. I mean, I didn't ask at all, but cool.
Take care.
Okay, so we're looking for an inn. I probably should have asked directions. I mean, but how hard can it be? It's the March Rider.
Have time for you.
Didn't ask if you did. Hey, bum. No, you're not him. goods. It's probably on the other side of town, just because that's the way it works. Oh, Newland's Lodge. That's where he said, right? I'm not sure which crazy guy. It's been a long time since I played, and I don't really remember. There was a drunk guy, for sure.
Welcome to Newland's Lodge, the best place to drink in Cheydinhal. Not counting the chapel. I'm Duvera Romulan. This is a dark elf bar. Cursing, spitting, and screaming? No problem. Fighting is fine with me, too, only the guard objects. And they'll fine you or lock you up. Not my call. Here you have your chapel-going Imperials and your chapel-dodging dark elves, and never the twain shall meet. The Imperials have the gold, houses, and top spots. Dark elves like me left Morrowind and the whole priest-ridden tribunal nightmare. And we take the whole patriotic
That sounds
Imperial
vaguely
mission
familiar.
attitude with a dose of salt. Everyone's talking about the assassination, of course. Here, take my copy of the new Black Horse Courier. Go ahead, keep it.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I'm just
Bye.
looking for a dude, though, who's probably walking around. Okay, let me check the mission quest, just to make sure I... really didn't update when I found out that where he was staying. That's crappy. Where the hell's the door? How did I get in here? Hey, I want to talk to you, bub. Come back here.
How can I help you? Is there something I can do for you? He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again.
Alright, I know this hasn't been the most exciting stream so far, but thanks for tuning
This
in. I
reunion
think
will be the
that
happiest day of
I'm
my
going to
life.
stop here for now. If you want to follow me either on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, I'll make sure and let you know when I'm going to continue this. And we can go through. I'll hopefully, like I said, or have been saying, I'll have a schedule worked out soon. But thanks for tuning in, and I hope to see you all later.